Alright, welcome everyone. So yeah, we got another feedback, and then someone was asking, so why have to do it, import the subjects one after the other? Why not have a situation where we can import all of the subject sheets at once, so that one will not have to pick the subjects one after the other? That's quite time consuming. So I'm like, okay, that's also doable. So let's see how we've done it. So we have our sample template as before. Let me go to first time. So this time I'm going to generate the reports, the template, the subject sheet template. So let me export the subject sheet template and execute. Alright, I want to select nope, sample. So for first time, I've already prepared this down, so I'm going to select this first one. So I'm going to select this folder and OK. So it's going to generate and send to that folder all of the subject sheets for this particular term. So that's done. If I go to that folder, I should find in first term. So all of the subjects are done. Okay. They will be empty. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to populate it with some fictitious costs so that we can now bring them back into the template. So I already prepared a program that can allow me to do just impute demo data quickly. Alright guys, I've populated the template with dummy data. So that's for agriculture. I don't need to save this. And that's for, so I've done this for all of the subject sheets. I used automation to do this. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is to import them. So the method we used yesterday was to import the subject sheets. This will require us to select the subjects one after the other. So we're going to do that for this example and execute import subject sheet. So that's agric, yes. I want to import basic science, yes. Basic technology. So this is what we did yesterday. Business studies, creative arts, yes. English, yes. So we're just following it alphabetically so that we don't miss any subjects. Home economics, you can see it being populated. Mathematics, yes. PhD, yes. Social studies, yes. These are just dummy subjects I imputed, yes. Yes, and the last but not the least, Yoruba. So that's Yoruba. So no. So this is done. So this is how to do it. This is what we did yesterday. So I decided to retain this method for those that would prefer this. Then we've added a way of importing it in bulk. This is the last option down here. This was just imputed, or we just included this today. So I will use that in the second term. So let me go to class data and then second term. second term, let me export the subject sheets, execute into second term area. Right, this is done. So if I go to the subject area for 2, I have all my subjects here, they're empty, so I'm going to populate it with some data. So I'll go back to my automation to help me to do that. Alright, what to do? So this time around we're using the second method, which is the import bulk subject sheet instead of the ordinary import subject sheet. So this time I'm importing it in bulk, so I won't have to be selecting the subject one after the other. The system will select it by itself. So if I choose that and I click on execute, I'll go to second term, that is where this is, and click on OK. So that's the difference here. So this will do the exact same thing the previous one does, but this time around the computer will be selecting the template itself. It doesn't require any human intervention. Okay, so that's just the basic difference. So it will do exactly the same thing. Alright, so you enter all the relevant dates here and all of you. So this is working. So one of the features this has is, let me do something different in third term. Let's go to third term. And then so I'll export third term sheet, execute, and I'll place it in third term. Alright, this is good to go. So as with before, I'm going to populate it. I've populated that with data. So what I want to actually do is to show you the sensitivity nature of the template. So what I want to do here is I want to copy this. I want to copy all of second term subject templates and add it to this third term area. I'll also decide to copy from first term and dump it in third term. So what this means is that we have both first, second term and third term templates, subject templates for each of the subjects. So will this affect the way the bulk import works? Because definitely how it works is going to go into the folder and look at all the templates inside there and extract the data it wants to extract into the term. But this time around you have that is the same subject but different terms. Will the system be smart enough to know which one is exactly for the particular term it's looking for? Actually it will be able to detect which of the template is for that particular term. Like you can see in the naming, you have the different terms indicated, so it's going to use that to know, okay, which element or template is relevant for that particular score sheet. So I'm going to import, this is the third term, I'm going to import bulk. So let's see how this works, and I'm going to execute and click on third term and OK. Now it has done that. So you can see here it told me that out of it has gotten 15 numbers of bulk subject score sheet import successfully. Out of it has gone over 45 number of Excel files found in that folder. So it found 45 number of Excel files, but only 15 was relevant, and it picked that 15 and threw away the remaining 30. So that's how it works. So you cannot use, like I said before, you cannot use another classes or other terms template that was not generated by the particular template you are using for that class. It's only the template that was generated by that template and by that terms export execution. Otherwise it will not accept the data. So that's how it works basically. Of course, like I said before, because this is a single subject import, you have to now enter manually on the direct template the class teacher comment, number of times present. The head teacher comment can be automated by the template, and you enter all the parameters and the relevant dates. This manual entries for other terms is maybe you started the term using the template in maybe second term or third term, but in the report page there's provision where result scores for previous terms will show. So this allows you to be able to enter previous terms work, without having to enter the specific scores. You can just enter the total scores and the total subjects, just this final elements, what you have just here. That's all you need. You don't have to enter the specific scores. So this will work very well, especially for this area. This is because of this area, and that is required so that you don't miss out for first term or second term in case you started using the template in third term. And so that's how this template looks like. So of course, let me show us how the images, how I've imputed my images. Okay, so if I go to class data and the images section, of course, and I click on images here. Right, good. So I've included my folder, image folder. If I go to my images, is located in all pics. I just need to select the folder, that's all, and then I've included my image name. All right, remember the name of the image has to end with the extension. So in this case, the extension for the images is .jpg. All right, so I took time to name the pictures with the names of the learners, and then with the extension. So you can use any convenient naming method in your case. Sometimes some schools can decide to use the admission numbers to name the images so that it's easy for them to enter it here, or sometimes you can just take the serial number for that class and then name the pictures in the folder with the serial numbers, right? And then end it with the file, the picture extension. So that makes the job easy instead of having to type all of this. For me, it is easy for me to do something like this because I can just use automation to import all of the file names into here. But you won't be able to do that. So make it easy for yourself, and name the pictures in ways that will be easy for you to enter them here. So I'll go back, and so basically once you go to the report page, you're able to see what it is you've done and print out. Okay, so like I said, the principal's or the teacher's comments, head teacher's comment is automated. So you can decide to put in your own comment, or you leave it as it is. With the comments are coming from here. So this is where the comments are coming from. So you can actually change this. What if a student gets A1 and all of that? You can actually change it. The grade scale is changeable. You can decide what you want to use, but as long as you always end the scale with a 0, you must end with 0. Anyway you want to end it. This is a 9 scale grade, and then you can change it to 6 scale grade, and then you can put in the remarks you want for each of the grade for the principal or head teacher. Here you can change it to whether you want it as a college or for a primary school. The major difference here, the only difference here is the changing of the naming or the nomenclature from principal to head teacher. There's not much difference when it comes to that. Okay, so basically this is a quick overview of the templates. Yeah, we'll still expect any other feedbacks you may have so that we can keep correcting it or improving the template. Like I said, you can always change the theme. Okay, I think this works well. Great. Alright, thank you for watching. Looking forward to your additional feedbacks. We love to hear them and we love working on the template. Thank you.